Exclusive CCTV footage shows them arrive back at the hotel just before 11 p.m. They're joined by another couple. The cameras capture their movement through the lobby and into the lift, providing a detailed record of their final hours in public view. The lift takes them to the 10th floor, where more CCTV cameras record their progress down the corridor towards room 1004. AKA can be seen briefly struggling with the key card. He returns to the hotel reception to get a new card before returning to the 10th floor. The group enters room 1004 at 11 o'clock. It's the last time CCTV cameras capture AKA and Anele together. 5 minutes later, room service arrives with 6 appetizers and 6 Red Bulls. At around 11:10, the rest of AKA's entourage arrives at the hotel and makes their way to the 10th floor. CCTV footage supplied to News24 ends just before midnight. What happens between midnight and sunrise can only be pieced together from police reports and AKA's own account. According to AKA's own account, he and Anele had gotten into a heated argument. This was not an isolated incident in their relationship. The CCTV footage starts again at 7 the next morning. AKA exits room 1004. He's wheeling his suitcase with him as he heads to the elevator. A minute later, AKA is back in the hallway of the 10th floor and returns to the door of room 1004. After a minute, he heads down to reception to get a new key card for the second time during their short stay. AKA returns to the 10th floor a couple of minutes later. This time, he enters the room while his suitcase rests down the hallway unattended. 15 minutes later, AKA exits room 1004, collects his suitcase and returns to the room. What happens in room 1004 from 7:25, no one knows for sure. At 7:38, the hotel receptionist receives a phone call. According to the hotel's own records and police reports, the caller identifies himself as a guest of room 1004.
At what time?
Reporting that someone in the room is threatening to jump from the balcony. According to the receptionist, AKA requests urgent assistance from security personnel. Hotel staff report hearing a loud scream, followed by what the receptionist described as a loud bang coming from outside the hotel. It's just after 7:45. Anele Tembe lies on Loeb Street, dying. Back at reception, the front office manager rushes to the windows and opens the curtains. He sees a naked woman lying motionless in the street in front of the entrance of the hotel's parking area. He calls for an ambulance, the police, the hotel security supervisor, and general manager. The security supervisor goes out onto the street and finds Anele Tembe naked and motionless. He rushes to get a sheet so he can cover her body. Back on the 10th floor, CCTV footage shows AKA's entourage moving through the hallway. One member of the entourage approaches room 1004. Another member follows close behind. Outside the hotel, SAPs and paramedics arrive on the scene. From 8:09 onwards, several police officers, paramedics, hotel staff, and AKA's entourage are seen. Just before 10 o'clock, AKA's entourage orders whiskey, tequila, and appetizers. Shortly thereafter, The 10th floor of the Pepperclub Hotel is crammed with police, paramedics, and crime scene investigators donning protective clothing. AKA's father, Tony Forbes, is also seen moving through the 10th floor hallway. At 18:45, AKA finally emerges from his hotel room. He exits the Pepperclub Hotel without the suitcase he had been seen with earlier.
Hello everyone, Sanok and welcome to my channel. So those are some of the clips from a visual investigation done by News24 on the death of Anele Tembe, who was AKA's fiancé. According to News24, this visual investigation reconstructs the events leading up to the death of Anele Tembe, examining available footage, witness accounts and other public reported information to provide a timeline of her final known moments. Now, a lot of people on social media found this particular investigation to be distasteful. Some say AKA has already paid with his own life. Some are saying they are both no longer here. So what is the point of this investigation? Some even accused News24 of gunning for subscribers desperately, because in order for you to see the full investigation, you have to subscribe to News24, meaning you need to pay. One person who is extremely unhappy and annoyed with this visual investigation done by News24 is none other than AKA's father, Tony Forbes. He took to social media to call out News24 a few days ago, saying, "Media like News24 is paid, don't fool yourself." He went on to say, "I am tired of this shit. When the dust settles, let's see who stands where. You are being paid to perpetuate a narrative which will be proven to be based on being paid to run lies. Go for it. Can't wait for Sunday." It's Sunday today and News24 has since released their visual investigation on the death of Anele Tembe. For me, when I was watching all those clips, all I could think of was Anele's family, especially after seeing that Tony, who is AKA's father, was there to support his son. I know he lives in Cape Town, so it was easy for him to pitch, but all I could think of was Anele's family in that whole scenario. So I wonder if News24 actually got an approval from Anele's family. If not, it's very distasteful. I have no idea what News24's intentions are for doing the investigation, but one can argue that it's the same as when Netflix did a documentary on the murder of Senzo, or when MultiChoice did a documentary on Rosemary Ndlovu. Now, will I be subscribing to News24 to see the full investigation? Definitely not. News24's investigation is still not enough for me to subscribe, because at the end of the day, they write news. They don't always have investigations like this. I get my news way more quicker from blogs than I do from News24, so the subscription won't benefit me. So I'll wait for it when it's on YouTube. Anyway, do let me know what you think of this whole thing. Thank you so much for watching.